Since certain planets have gone direct, which are going to have a very strong impact in our life, it's very important to take the month of November very deliberately in our hands and not go impulsively like a wild stallion, but we need to strategize. We need to know that greed can never be fulfilled, but your needs can. So base your needs and your desires in a very nice balanced way. Don't get into the greed of things, don't be impulsive. Gemini, November 2018. It's fine, now you're over your holiday period. Extending the party now would cut into your job and your work responsibilities. Health and work are the dominant themes for you this month. Like last month, the planetary power is overwhelmingly in the West. Remember what was written last month as the trend continues. This is not a period for making new investments or conditions, but for adjusting to the conditions that have already been created for you. This month, the planets are shifting from the lower hemisphere to the upper hemisphere of your chart. This happens as a process and not at once. It will kind of sometimes be a cusp situation also. When the shift is complete by next year, career and outer ambitions will again become more intense and gain momentum. In the meantime, try to balance between urges for emotional harmony and your outer ambitions, between home and family responsibilities and your career. Career will be bittersweet this month. You will be working hard and the boss will seem very hard to please. The jobs you need to do seem to be taking you further away from your life's work and goals or your priorities. Perhaps you are given some assignment that is not in line with your inner career goal or the core strength, but stick to it. Your career is still on track and all difficulties are very temporary. In fact, chances are you may learn something new. So don't just discard it just because it doesn't suit your line of thinking. Health is good and it seems important also this month. Health and exercise regimes will go very well and could be so interesting as to distract you from the career focus or the little obstacles that are irritating you. Detox and weight loss regimes will do very good for you. There is a grand trine in your native element of air all month through. Remember what I had spoken to you in the last months. Many planets in Scorpio make this an excellent month for in-depth psychology and the cleansing of addictions and negative character traits. Rest and relax more after the 22nd. So till 22nd, try to eliminate all that is negative in your life. Love will remain active and important this month. There are stresses until the 22nd which comes from your devotion to work. So perhaps your lover or spouse is feeling neglected, so you need to pay a little bit of attention that side also. Now the suns move into your house of love on the 22nd and Venus moving forward on the 21st actually can bring improvement in that sector, which means that the singles can mingle and the people who are already in love could probably cement their relationship. Parties and social gatherings should be attended and they will increase. Your popularity does definitely so. So finances remain status quo, but again, it is like a little warning because the Venus is retrograde during our festive months during this time, that we just need to look into our needs, not the greeds, or not to fulfill other people's desires. And of course, for your best days, stressful days, your days of love and your money, you'll have to visit my website. The predictions that I give for the zodiac monthly signs are all very generalized. I repeat that they definitely give you a guideline of what you should do. So you should look into the predictions of your solar as well as your lunar signs. But of course, to be very categoric, it's very important for you to know your natal chart and the transit planets that are affecting you personally. So getting your personalized natal chart and your yearly chart is just not wastage of money. In fact, it is like planning your diary of life. More often than not, I have actually seen that people do tend to analyze and realize and take a lot of caution while getting their natal and their personalized chart made or their yearly charts made, thinking that probably we are wasting time. Give it a small little thought. When we go out in the market, we tend to buy diaries that need to be fulfilled, or of the next year, that these are the diaries that I require, where I jot down my thoughts. Think about it, that when you get the diary of your life on how you can guide yourself and what you can do monthly wise, that will make your productive levels very, very high, very useful. So spending on your diaries, very fruitful, but spending on your yearly chart, very useful.